It has been a while since I filmed a video. I have a lot of stuff going on that I'm going to be telling you guys about very soon. But in the meantime, I did want to talk to you guys about something I did a couple weeks ago, and gonna go like into details about it. That's really ominous. So about a month ago, I went and got Coolsculpting. I was contacted by RealSelf.com, which is actually a website I've been on many times. I've never had any sort of surgery, even though this is like non-invasive. I've gone on that website a lot just because I find it really interesting to see other people's perspective, other people's experience on different things. Something I've actually looked up a lot was Coolsculpting before any of this happened, because my one problem area is my stomach. Ever since I can remember, I mean, even when I was at my thinnest, which was, I don't know, 25-ish pounds from where I'm at right now, my stomach was still my problem area. And it's just kind of, especially after having a baby, it's just kind of one of those things where I know, even if I worked as hard as I possibly could, got a trainer, like worked out, I'd still have that area. You know, you can't reduce. You can't like lose weight in a certain area. So what happens with me is my legs become like toothpicks and my arms get small, but my stomach shrinks, but not like totally. So when RealSelf reached out to me and they told me Coolsculpting was an option, I was like, I'm all about that, because, you know, I've looked into liposuction and like that kind of stuff, but I really don't know if I want to do that. Never really wanted to enough to pull the trigger. So Coolsculpting was kind of a cool idea because it is non-invasive and it's supposed to have pretty good results. So, you know, I was a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but I went in almost 4 weeks to the day. We filmed the day when we got there, so I'm gonna show you the process and all that jazz. This is really uncomfortable for me because, like I said, this is like the most like self-conscious part of my body. I'm okay with pretty much everywhere else, but this has always been kind of like my area that I have a hard time with, but here you go.
Okay, so, and here we go.
Ooh,
okay,
yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
That's nothing compared to what the other one used to
No,
do.
that wasn't bad at all.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so if you're all right with that, I'm gonna go ahead and start the cycle.
Okay.
If you will just hold this for me for just a second, I'm going to get this, something you've probably seen before.
Yep.
Position, so it kind of helps hold that. Okay. Yep. All right.
Okay.
Voila.
Cool.
That's it.
Wow.
45 minutes. I'll
Okay.
turn it around so you can see the time.
Okay. Okay, so it's been on, we've done 5 minutes so far. And at the beginning it was like really kind of stingy, but like not too bad. It still kind of feels stingy, I guess is the right way to describe it, like a bunch of like little needles maybe, but obviously I'm talking to you guys. I'm able to talk through it so it's not super, super painful. And I know everything I've read says that about 10 minutes in, it just all goes numb and you can't feel it. So yeah, I think the weirdest part about it though was that it like sucks your fat into the machine. And she was telling me that this is like the newer one, because like behind Kristen there's like the old one, which like that's real, like look how deep it goes. That's crazy. So this one is like, what was it, like this? It was like this?
Yes,
It
yeah.
was not any, like that, that would hurt. And the old one was 60 minutes and this is 35. So it's 35 on one side and then it's gonna be 35 on the other, and then it's done. And so far, I mean, I can't imagine it getting much worse than this because we're already six minutes in. So I'd say it's totally tolerable. Anybody can tolerate this. If I can do it, literally anyone can. Okay, so we're at 15 minutes. It's been 20 minutes, and I think, I don't know, I've been talking to Kristen this whole time, so I think like around 23 minutes is when I felt like right now it just kind of feels like when you have an ice pack on it. Like not when you first put an ice pack on, but when it's been on there for like, you know, a good while and it's kind of cold, but it's not like crazy cold. That's how it feels. So it doesn't hurt anymore. It just kind of feels just chill. So this was a lot less, like I was a little nervous that it was going to be really painful or like really cold, since I have issues with cold things a lot of the time, but this is really, really easy. Let me take that off. Feel how cold it is.
Whew.
Oh, it's sensitive.
Feels kind of numb though,
yes.
Huh? Okay, so we do a little massage following, and the thought behind the massage is, well, in addition to getting blood flow back into the area, what it's doing is the fat cells have developed little sharp crystals on them, and that those sharp crystals are damaging other fat cells.
Yeah, now it's starting to feel kind of burny.
Is it?
A little bit. It's not too bad though.
Yeah.
It still feels like something is frozen underneath my skin.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too bad.
Uncomfortable.
It's more like if someone was massaging a sunburn,
Okay.
where you're like, meh, but it's not like I'm gonna like scream.
And here we go. Okay. And just hold that for me for a second.
So we're on the second one. We've been doing it for almost 10 minutes and it's getting better now, but oh my gosh. So the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when she marked me, there was a place in the middle that overlapped. So that's gonna get it twice. And I think because of that and because the part of the machine is laying on the part that I just got it done, it definitely, even now it's like, it's a little more intense than it was the first time. It's still tolerable. It's just, the first time I would say it was maybe like at like a 6. This is like an 8. I don't know, I have a hard time with pain, but yeah, it's okay now. Obviously I'm talking through it, so maybe it's lower than that. Maybe it's like a 7, and the last time it was like a 5. Maybe.
Let go.
Woo.
There we go.
Yeah, this side is already not
See?
Right.
crazy.
Right?
Crazy. Yeah, this side's a little worse.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a little more tingly and
It's definitely more sensitive. Yeah.
When we left, I was feeling pretty sore and all I did was just take an ibuprofen and that was good. After that, I really didn't have any pain. My stomach was numb and still is a month later. It's not nearly as numb as it was originally, but it definitely is still a little bit numb. That's really been it. There's been no other side effects, no other pain, nothing. I was worried because I was reading some of the reviews and people were saying that, you know, after about 10 days, they started getting a lot of pain. I never had that happen. But the thing with this is it's not instant. So you don't see results right away, which is a little bit, I don't know if disheartening is the right word, but it is a little frustrating, I guess, because you're excited about the procedure and you want to see if it worked. The earliest you could possibly see results is 3 weeks, but you're more likely to see the actual results at about the 2 to 3 month mark. Right now, I'm at the 4-week mark and I have seen zero difference. I've measured myself, weighed myself, took pictures, everything looks exactly the same. I was really hoping that I would have something to show you guys at this point, but I don't. It's exactly the same. So that's a little bit frustrating for me because, you know, I was hoping, oh, maybe I'll be one of the lucky ones that sees results this early. The price on this is, according to the doctor who did this to me, she said that it's about $500 per area, or $600 per area, I believe is what she said, but if you get more areas done, the price goes down. So on RealSelf, it said the average price was about $2,200, and that I can only assume is because the majority of people that get this done get it on their stomach, so they just get all 4 areas of their stomach done. If this does work, I can definitely see myself going back and wanting to get the upper half of my stomach done to even it out, but right now, I mean, I don't really have any results for you guys, which is sort of a bummer. So if you guys are interested, I can update you again in like a month or a month and a half to see if we do see any results. Right now, it is still exactly the same. So right now, I mean, you can see stretch marks, baby stretch marks, but this whole area is still pretty numb, but I mean, there's really still no difference. It's still the same. And I mean, what I want is just for this whole section. Yeah, I'm sorry, I have now that I noticed that, I've got the YouTube standard where I've got like a cute shirt on top and then pajamas. You know, that's how we roll. Yeah, so I will let you guys know, you know, if you guys want to see an update on this, anything like that, what has happened, what differences, all that jazz. I gotta admit, it is a little frustrating because it's not instant results, but you know, it's a trade-off because you don't see instant results, but you know, it's much, much, much less invasive than other means to fat reduce, so to speak.
So there you go. Let me know if you guys have had CoolSculpting done, if you had results, good results from it. I'm really excited for the next month to go by because I really want to know if it's going to work. I'm hoping it's going to work. But that's about it. So I'll see you guys later.